Hi friends, welcome to B.ED Solutions. Today I am sharing the commerce lesson plans for B.ED third semester. This is lesson plan number 1. You can get the English lesson plans in the links below. I have shared all the 20 plans. Now this lesson plan is related to the topic concept and characteristics of business. I have taken this topic from class 11th. So we start the lesson plan with the name of the teacher, pupil teacher. Then comes name of school. Then the subject is commerce, business studies. Topic is concept and characteristics of business, and date. On the right hand side you write the class, period and the duration. Duration for a lesson plan is always 40 minutes. Then we start with writing the subheadings on the left hand side and the points on the right hand side. The first subheading is general aims. Now general aims range between 3 to 5. You can write general things which are related to commerce subject which will benefit the students, like the general aim over here is to generate interest among students towards commerce, to enable the students to learn about business, to impart knowledge about the characteristics of business, to impart knowledge about concept of business, and to educate the students about basic requirements to start a business. Second subheading is specific aims. Specific aim is always 1. Here it is to provide knowledge about the concept and characteristics of business. Third subheading is teaching aids. Here I have used chart related to characteristics of business. You can make a flow chart and show the various characteristics. Then comes previous knowledge. Students have some general knowledge about the business. After these subheadings comes the introductory questions. These are the questions which the teacher asks to the students before revealing the topic. On one side we write the questions, on the other side we write the answers given by the students. Like here I have written, from where do you buy goods for use? We buy goods from the shop or the market. Who sells us the goods? The shopkeeper. Do you pay something for it? We pay money for goods. What is buying and selling of goods called? Buying and selling of goods is called business. So here business is the topic. So we have arrived at the topic. Then the next subheading is statement of aim. Here you can write that today we will study about the concept of business and its characteristics. Next heading is the presentation. Here you will write that this unit has been divided into 2 units. This lesson, unit 1, that is concept of business, and unit 2, characteristics of business. Then comes the teaching method. Teaching method used over here is lecture method and discussion method. Then teaching technique is illustration technique and question and answering technique. While using lecture method, we can show some illustrative examples to the students to make the concept clear, and similarly we can ask questions. Then comes unit 1, concept of business. You will draw 4 columns over here. 5 columns. First is teaching objective, second is teaching activity, third is students activity, then behavioral change. This is the change in students behavior while teaching, and 5th column is blackboard work. Now we start a unit plan in commerce with developmentary questions. These are the questions which the teacher will ask the students before beginning the topic. Like, what is the main purpose of buying and selling of goods? The main purpose is to earn profit. What does profit help in? It helps in growth and expansion of business. These are the answers given by the students. So we write it in student activity. Then the next content is definition of business. Here you can write the definition in the blackboard work and the teacher will explain it. Next subheading comes meaning of business. Here the teacher is explaining the meaning. You can stick a miniature in the blackboard space showing the same. Then again developmentary questions will come. In commerce you have to divide a lesson into 2 units, and every unit has 2 explanations and 2 times developmentary question. So this is first explanation is being done, then you will ask developmentary questions related to this explanation, like what is the main objective of business? It is to earn profit. What are the main requirements or parties to run a business? Money, goods, buyer, seller. Okay, then we'll start with explanation, second explanation in the first unit. Here the content is business activities. You can stick a miniature in the blackboard work, like business includes the following activities: creating a customer, converting resources into goods and services, innovating new products, marketing these innovative products. And then the teacher will explain all these one by one. So this is how the explanation is done. Then the second unit, the first unit ends over here, and then you will ask the comprehensive questions. Here we make 3 columns. In one column the teacher will write the questions, students will give the answers, and the same answers will be written in the blackboard work. So here first unit ends. Then we start with the second unit, that is the characteristics of business. Again you will draw 5 columns: teaching content, teachers activity, students activity, behavior change, blackboard. Now we'll start this unit again with a developmentary question. This is, can you tell some characteristics of business? The students will give the answer. Then we'll start with the explanation part. See, I've stuck a miniature over here showing the characteristics of business, and simultaneously one by one the teacher is going to explain these characteristics. So this is explanation. Like there are 8 characteristics, 4 you can explain in one explanation. Then you can ask the developmentary questions, like name 4 characteristics of business. The students will answer. Then again the second explanation will start. Here we'll explain the leftover characteristics, as there were 8 na. So here we will explain rest of the 4. Like if I'm explaining uncertainty of risk or risk factor or return, there is always a risk factor. It may end up making losses, and these factors can be change in technology, change in fashion, competitors' pricing, substitute products. So these 4 points you can write in the blackboard. Then comes the 7th point, customer satisfaction. Then this unit will end over here, and we will again ask comprehensive questions for second unit. The comprehensive questions can range between 3 to 5. So I've asked 3 questions over here, students answer,